So I've been having problems with my electric fan, and I thought I found the problem and I didn't, but I found another problem that was actually causing it. So right here, if you see, this is what I have lots of these inline rubbery fuse holders, and these things are always seems to be the culprit of electrical problems because this gets hot. This is a new fuse in here. The old fuse, strangely enough, when it overheated, this original fuse was melted and just it was on the verge of blowing, I'm sure. And but the problem is this is what I found, and you can see that inside there that's all melted and everything. And so out on the road, I thought that this was definitely the problem. This had shorted out and everything. But then when I got home and started diagnosing it, I noticed I put this fuse in here, and I had good readings on this thing. I was really surprised with my ohm meter. So this was not it, but this was an issue that I found that I needed to fix. And so I had a solution for it, and this fuse, actually, any extra vibration, it's just going to fall out. These things are absolute junk. They truly are. So I'm not going to use them anymore from now on, no matter what I do to the car. So that's garbage. So the real culprit was this right here. This is my sensor. It was in the manifold for my electric fans, and the real issue actually is you can see how loose this is. What happens is when I heat this up, I get an intermittent signal, and what happens is it finally, in the car, it finds a spot where it's either on or it's off. And I don't think I need to heat it up to show you. It's pretty self-explanatory that this is the issue right here. So this was actually in the car like this. It was all connected, and I didn't realize at the time that this was my problem. If I'd have taken this wire off and grounded it, then my fans would have came on, but I didn't do that. I thought it was something else. I thought the problem was this right here when I saw it. So this sensor has failed. You can see that it's loose and it has a short. It actually works, but it works intermittently because it has a short in it, and so thus this was the number one culprit to my fan system. So, and yes, I am going to devise an override in case this happens again. So at any rate, just wanted to show that to you and kind of move along here. So I've decided to use a different fuse block. I've been having a lot of problems with my 30 amp inline fuse. It heats up and melts the rubber insulation. So I've decided to try this thing out. I got this off Amazon for about $18. Wasn't that too bad. It had some really good reviews about it. This is the box it came in, and there's the part number that I'm using. So the way I understand this works is the battery will be hooked up right here, and then the load will be on this side right here. And if it trips, this little arm comes down and shuts the thing off. And then what's odd about it, according to the instructions, is if you don't reset it, you don't just push that up. You have to push the button and then raise the arm. Otherwise, you may damage it. So this is what I'm going to use. I'm going to give it a try. I've never seen anybody else use these yet, to my knowledge, but I'm going to try it. I asked a few questions online if this can work for electric fans. The answers were positive, and so I'm going to give it a try, and we'll see how it goes. I'll let you know. So here is the circuit breaker that I